Hi guys, my name is Muhammad Kamil and today I'm gonna explain what regex is. So basically regular expression are patterns used to match character combinations in a string, or a regular expression is a pattern describing a certain amount of a text. We basically use regular expression for text searching or for a text replacement operations. So we can say that a regular expression is just a series of codes used to describe a series of characters that you are searching for. The regular expressions is almost exactly a universal, which means that we can use this as in any language like PHP, Python, MongoD, C++, Java, JavaScript, or any other language. So basically, we used it in JavaScript here. So in a JavaScript, regular expressions are also in objects. This is the syntax of a regular expression, which is variable is equal to new regular expression, pattern and attributes. But the simple and effective method which we used mostly is this one: a variable pattern is equal to slash pattern slash attributes. So a pattern is a string that specifies patterns of a regular expressions or another regular expressions, and attributes, it is an optional string containing any of G, I, and M. So basically G is used for globally matching, and I is used for case insensitivity, and M is used for multi-lining matching. So here is some basic regular expressions which is here. So regular expressions in a brackets, inside in these brackets it will shows us the range of characters, like this sign. Now it means that it will match us a letter from A to Z of a lowercase. This one and this, they both work as the same, but they have uppercase letters. It will match us a uppercase letter from A to Z, and it will match us a lowercase letter from A to Z. So we also write ABC instead of this. They both work as a same, ABC and A to Z. But this sign means that it will not match any character between these brackets. So if I write this sign here, so now it means that it will not match any characters from A to Z inside of these brackets, which is basically from A to Z. This means that inside these brackets it will find or match any character here. Now this one is it means that it will match any digit from 0 to 9. Now we have a meta characters. They are basically a digit preceded by a backslash. So here a backslash and d, it is used for a digit, like we used previous in a brackets from 0 to 9. It will also shows us the digit or matches a digit from 0 to 9, and the backslash and d, they both work as the same. It will also show us a digit. Now a backslash s, it is used for a white space character like space, tab, new line. Then a backslash capital S is used for non-white space. Then also a capital D is used for non-digit. Now B is used for a beginning or end of a word. Here a W is used for a word character like from A to Z lowercase and A to Z uppercase, and from 0 to 9 air or underscore. So capital W is used for a non-word characters. So here we have a modifiers which we explain. I is used for a case insensitivity. It have no more case sensitivity in that string if we write I. and if you write G, then it will search the whole string globally and match for us the character or the letter what we want. Now M is used for a multi-lining matching. We used it in multiple lines. Now we have regular expression methods, or we said that it is a modern regular expressions. Like the first one was this. It is basically used for the execution. So it execute a search when match in its string parameters occur. So if we give it a value to this method, so it will give us the exact value if it was present in its string. But the test, it is basically used for testing. Like it have a two values. If the value we give it is present in the string, so it will give us a true. If the value doesn't here in the string, so it will give us a false. So now to string, it is basically used for returning the value of a regular expressions. Now we have some popular examples of a regular expressions, like matching an IP address. So this is the regular expressions for an IP address, which is \d, which is used for a digit, and 1 2 3, which is used for letters from sorry, a digit from 1 to 3. Then we have dot and \d, digit from 1 to 3. It will, and also have a dot and then digit from 1 to 3, and then a digit from 1 to 3. So this will match an IP address just fine, but it will also match this one, like 9999. So it will problematic, because the IP address is not bigger than 255. So if we write this regular expressions, so it will be more effective for the IP address validation or matching. So this one is for IP address 25, and now match a digit from 0 to 5, then 2, then a digit from 0 to 4, then a digit from 0 to 9, then 0 1, and then we have like this. So they all have is used for an IP address. Now another example is a email validation, which is here, which means that a letters, we have a letters and a digit, underscore, percentage, and then a hyphen, and then forward @ and then we have also characters, digits, and hyphens, and followed by dot, and then we have a character from 2 to 3, which means that we have a character from A to Z, but only characters from 2 to 3. So it is basically used for .com, like com. They are only 3 characters, and now it is the end of a line. Let me show you. I have an example for the email validation, which is this one. So basically that was our code of a regular expression, which is I already explained here in example. Now let's see how this work. So this is an email validation. So now enter an email, like example. If I write a wrong email, like this one, sorry, so it will shows us that please match the requested format. Now if I write the right email of mine, like this one, so now it is right, like malakkhan95 at gmail.com. So this is the example of an email validation. Now we have another examples, like matching of passwords, which is we have a start or the beginning of a line, then we have a letters, digits, underscore, hyphen, and then we have a special case, like a digit from 6 to 18, never less than 6 and not greater than 18. Now it has the end of a line. So now let's see, we have another examples, which is in a JavaScript, like find a digit, how we find a one digit in a string. So this is a regex, which I wrote backslash d, which we explained that it is used for a digit. Now it will find us the digit, the first digit in the string. So in this string, the first digit is what? 1. So if I want that it will show us the whole digits in the string, so I wrote here just as a G, which means that global. So it will now globally search the whole string and shows us the whole digits like 76723 as we see. Now if we want to show us the group of a digits like I say that 1 2 3 and 4 5 6. So if I want that it will show us that 1 2 3 is a whole group, and then as 4 5 6 is a whole group, and then like 8 7 6 is a whole group. So basically we wrote here a plus sign. Sorry, we wrote here a plus sign. Okay, sorry. Now let's see how it works. So if I write this one again, so now it will give us a whole group of digits like 1 2 3 is a group, and 4 5 5 6, then a 4 2 5 4 and a 3. Now we have another example like checking a string. So if we want to check a string which is between B and K, if we want the whole letters to show us the whole letter which is between the B and K, so it will shows us the letters, and now it will globally and case insensitive. So let's see, like I have written my name, I have write my name, so it will shows us only KKI, because in my name if you see there are only KK and I between the B and the K. So between the B and K there are only 3 letters in my name, which is Malcolm. If we write A B C D E F G H I Z, so if we write it, so it will only shows us B C D E F G H and K, because we have right here it will shows us only the letters between B and K. So this is the examples of a regular expressions in a JavaScript. I hope this works for you. Thank you very much.